Hey everyone, what's going on? Cause I'm a Fury and I'm back. And if you have eyes and ears on E3, yesterday you seen the unveil at Microsoft's E3 of the Xbox X, aka Project Scorpio, and you see it was released with price point of $499.99, and here's where the backlash is coming into people, because remember when the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were first coming out, it was more expensive, and on paper and technically and technical wise, the PlayStation 4 had it beat. It was a bit more powerful, a little bit easier to develop on, it had better resolution offhand right away, things of that nature and stuff. But the biggest question is, do graphics really matter? If you're gonna actually underdog the Xbox One strictly on graphics. Now, it's pretty much the underdog because, let's just face it right here, PlayStation 4 has better games. They have better in-house developers. Every time you hear something about Microsoft, you're hearing something basically about how this division shut down, how this one is no longer working on this one, how Gears of War no longer has Cliffy B, blah blah blah, you name it, all that. So of course, Sony has better in-house developers. They know how to keep them. We got Naughty Dog, we have Sucker Punch, we have we're gonna have Hideo Kojima. You're gonna have a lot of people working on it. I mean, look at it's something I can't even bring to mind right now. Look at the team that's working on God of War 4. Like, my thing is, to me, they each have something that I want and stuff. And I would be totally happy with having all three of the current gen systems. But, the Switch don't have shit that I want right now. They just don't. So when it comes to it, like, now let's just talk strictly Microsoft and Sony at this moment, because we all know that Microsoft and Sony are right there. They like, this is Sony, this is Microsoft. They like right there. And whoever the fuck that is down there, you know who that is, I ain't got to tell you. But my thing is, now with the price point being released and people talking about it and stuff, but are people starting, oh, nobody, and this is what I hear a lot of PC people, a lot of Sony people, I can't stand the fanboy hypocrisy. I can't stand it. I have multiple systems. I can't really stand it. Alright, so I'm sitting here like, these motherfuckers are acting like you really don't have no value in the Xbox One at all. I mean, that's absurd to me. To say that you don't have any value whatsoever in Xbox One. That's just ridiculous how people treat it. Listen to the PC and the Sony people talk about, oh, the price point and stuff. Like, they ignore, oh, look at all that power the system got. Blah blah blah. No game developers ever gonna maximize it. Or, oh, Metro wasn't running on the Xbox One X. But Assassin's Creed was. They just confirmed it. Ubisoft just confirmed it right now at the convention. Alright, so miss me with all of this doubt. Alright, am I completely on board for buying this Xbox One X? No, I don't have the thing. I mean, I still have use for my original Xbox One until the wheels fall off. I've said this before, until the wheels fall off, maybe I will consider what's in my price point at that moment. But for the people who got the 4K, you want to get an Xbox One for the first time, this is for you. For the Xbox fans, this is for you. It has backwards compatibility for the old library. Definitely, this is for you. This is for all aspects of Microsoft fans, but people don't want to see it like that. Alright? Now, I would have been more behind the PlayStation 4 Pro but then I saw the specs for the Xbox One X, and I'm like, you know what? For the price point, you get more value for Xbox One X. So if I think I ever needed to buy another PlayStation 4, I gotta wait till the Pro goes down in price, because in comparison, paper-wise, it's not the same value. But Sony has the games, Microsoft not so much. But my thing is, when it comes to this whole thing, I like how the Sony and PC people just drag Microsoft through the dirt for not graphically being on point in comparison to those two. But now that they put something out there, all you want to do is emphasize on the price. Like, miss me with that shit. That's bullshit. Stop with the hypocrisy, alright? But oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, I love my Nintendo Switch. I love my Nintendo Switch. It's a cool system. But then when you look at Microsoft, it's £9 for my system. Stop letting fucking Nintendo get away with this shit. You let them get away with it. So this is why they never in that debate. But Microsoft, this is what I'm talking about, fanboy hypocrisy. It's just fucking fanboy hypocrisy, and you guys just do it all the time. Alright? My thing is that, now bring up a point here, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Okay? Remember that, Sony fans? Remember that, Sony fanboys? You remember that shit? Remember when the Xbox 360 was the stronger and the better system to develop on, because it had 3 core processors that funneled into each other, so the power was a bit better, whereas the PlayStation 3's power, whereas this processor was harder to do, so it made the cutscenes a little bit funny, it made the processors, shit like that. Remember that? But what did PS3 people tell me? Oh, well, that don't matter. Now it matters when you on top. This is the hypocrisy right here. And I got both systems. Like you see, I got PlayStation 3 games right here and more up there. Then I got Xbox 360 games right here and stuff right there behind this white board. My thing is that, as you can see, this fanboy hypocrisy has just knocked this shit off, just seriously, because people out there are never satisfied. This is the whole thing about the whole fan thing today. When it comes to, when I'm hearing about gaming, when I'm hearing about sports, when I'm hearing about pro wrestling, it's ridiculous. You fans is social media has fucked everything up, right? And people like, oh well, cause you on here showing your opinion too, so don't be a hypocrite. I'm like, well, yeah, I know. I understand that. Because sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. But anyway, back on this thing here with the price point. It's $499. Alright? If you don't have a 4K TV, it still makes your 1080p presentation look good. They are still pushing the Xbox One S. They're pushing the Xbox for everybody, but you really think this is going to be the end-all be-all system? Nobody talks about that during the presentation. Well, I gotta listen to fucking douchebag like Black Bond, who's a PC elitist, who I can't fucking stand PC elitists. All right, I gotta hear him sing the praises of the fucking the Switch and shit like that, and I'm like, oh. Like everything, like, and I got peers, like, people are, but like I said, Nintendo still just skates on by. All right, they just skate on by. All right, but fucking Microsoft here, man, they just get it. Like they've been getting so much backlash, it's ridiculous. And as a fan of just consoles and having consoles in general, I gotta call it out. I mean, of course, I rock my PS4 hard, alright? You know how many hours I've put into like Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain, the PS4 version? And you know how many hours I used to put into Advanced Warfare before I got tired of Call of Duty? Lots of time, alright? So I rock my PS4 hard. I don't want to hear shit from anybody. My thing is that you gotta call it down the middle, because I remember last generation, you diehard PlayStation fans weren't on top. Right, y'all, and everybody, y'all like a bunch of children. Even the Microsoft fanboys, they're like, it was a war going on and stuff like that. Then all of this, and then you see Nintendo on the side, like, ow, I hurt my hand. You know, It's fucking ridiculous. So just cut the hypocrisy when it comes to it. Either the graphics matter or not. And I said it before. If graphics didn't matter, okay, we would still be playing ColecoVision to this day here in 2017. So knock it the fuck off, alright? So you can't condemn Microsoft for being low, like not being able to perform as efficient as a PlayStation 4 or the PC, and then when it makes strides to correct that issue, you condemn it on that. Like pick a side, draw a line in the sand, and you stand on this side or you stand on that side, and make it definitive, or just shut the fuck up. Anyway, as always, keep watching what you want. Keep gaming the way you want. Keep being you, because I'm a fury. That's all I have to say on this issue. You fucking hypocrites. I love you still. Peace.